Hey, welcome to another episode of Fishing is My Summer Job. As you can see from the background and the picture, I'm not in Michigan anymore. I did forget my camera mount for my GoPro, so these are just some stills from my trip. And then the second half of the video today, I got a treat for you because Lake Michigan got calm, so I did some salmon fishing. I started off on the Root River. I did a drift using the kayaks from Root River Fly Company in Preston, Minnesota. It was beautiful. Caught a lot of fish. Had a great time. Nothing giant, but that's okay. It was just a nice, relaxing trip on that float. It was a really hot one. As hot as it was the first day, it rained the next couple days and ended up blowing the rivers out. The second day I fished, as it was raining, the streamer bite was pretty good. I got that nice brown and a couple other, smaller fish, but it was fun. It was an incredible trip. I had no idea that this part of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and I guess Iowa had this kind of scenery and this kind of trout fishing. When you're driving on the highway, it just looks like grass fields, just like you're starting the Great Plains. But everywhere where these valleys, there's these exposed rock and these great rivers. It was fun. I got a chance to do some more like, I guess, chalk stream fishing, just little teeny streams. I wish the water had been clear and I had a little more time. It looked phenomenal. Lanesboro, I'm going to fish that next time I go out. It's time to seek and destroy. That means it is time to fish for some kings. Once I got back from Minnesota, the winds dropped. It blew in some cold water. Day one, I didn't run the GoPro. I got probably a 6 or 7 pound king. Had a blast. And then day two rolled around, and you'll get to see that one too. But here's that king I got the first day, and man, did it grill up nice. My wife put a couple different spicings on it, cooked it out on the grill. Great eating.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Fishing is My Summer Job. I'm out at Port Sheldon. I've literally been in the water 15 minutes since I broke pier head. My boat's slow, so I started dropping at about 25 feet of water. I had my 3-color out, and I caught a king salmon already. I got video of the last half of the fight. So rule number 1, if you catch fish, don't run past them to go get on other fish, at least not until you check it out. So I'm going to come in here and play around in 25, 30 feet of water for a while since I got one real nice king, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Alright, I had just taken the planer board off, and this fish ran the boat. Now, if you've ever fished kings, sometimes they decide they're going to charge you to try knocking the hook loose. If you watch, I am not playing with the speed on the video. I'm just reeling as fast as I can to keep up with this fish. It gets about 25, 30 feet from the boat, and then they dive and they take you all over the place, and it's just total bad luck. For me, luckily, because I have a small boat, I had no other lines out because I just barely got that one in the water when this fish hit. It was just pretty fun, an incredible fight, and just one of those things that this is the reason I love doing it, man. It's such an adrenaline rush when you have a fish like this, and you don't know if the fish is going to be 6 pounds or 36 pounds. That's kind of how it goes. They've been getting a lot of 29, 30 pounders this year. Like I say, this one will end up being a male, and he weighed out about 15 pounds. Just a real nice salmon. Yeah, the hook came out nice and easy on this fish, as you're going to see in a moment. It's a nice, healthy fish. It's definitely really strong. It's got a nice belly on it. King salmon, if you have never caught one, they're a blast. Whether you're catching them out in the lake or you're up in the river targeting them when they're spawning, there's really not too many fish that will fight the way a king will and have the size that they have on top of that. And they're just an incredible resource. There it is again, sitting in the cooler. It measured out at 30 inches. I got buzzed by military planes while I was out there. It was kind of cool. He was running a pattern up and down the coast. I heard later that in our state they were doing some emergency landing on highways routines, and I'm not sure if that's what they were doing there or not. Well, I want to thank you again for tuning in and watching my video. Stay tuned. We'll have something on here again next week. Remember, fishing is my summer job.